So I can quote him.
Okay, so basically this person here, Puckett, I guess that's irrelevant, right? Basically shared this this video of I think it was a bunch of right wingers that confronted Pride.
That's not what it was.
Is that okay? That was propaganda.
So, no. So these people that are in the crowd are Armenian. So I don't know if they're right or left. I don't know their political beliefs, but
they were deemed right wingers. Then
they're deemed right wingers.
Gotcha.
But they're Armenian, so their culture doesn't allow for the type of shit that's being pushed.
There's a lot of Arabs videotaping their kids stepping on pride flags. Like, fuck this shit.
I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, we need to do that.
What the fuck? But
we need to have the balls.
But yeah, that's what this was. This was Armenian. This is an Armenian neighborhood, and that's the school that was having the LGBT shit going on.
Oh shit.
All
right.
So
well, I was gonna play the video, but
so he reacted to this photo.
Well, this is what happened. This guy posted this, and then he replied to this. So let's read this post first. This happened 4 blocks from my Overwatch League apartment. Ugh.
You got a problem with Overwatch? Goddamn, this is a solid game.
It's the Overwatch League apartment.
Well, you gotta have an apartment for your league, bro. How you gonna get it off the ground?
All right. I mean, I guess they're making moves. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life. Hey, to each his own, bud.
Just do what you want to do, bro. Hey, it's a free world, bro.
Hey, they want to fuck your kids. Man. Let them fuck your kids.
They're just kids, man.
They'll brush it off, man.
They'll grow out of it, bro.
It won't be their last.
So this is him now responding to this. This is what got him removed from Call of Duty. It's his package or bundle.
His skins got removed. He has a skin operator, so yeah.
Now look, I mean, I'm disgusted. I'll be honest. I think he went too far. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna dignify it.
Oh, I'd love to read it.
Go ahead and read it. I'm gonna close my ears.
They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue.
What a demon.
He even cleaned it up by saying little children. I wouldn't even said that. Just children.
Man. In general.
Yeah. He still tried to clean it up, and they got him for it.
I say they should make transitioning illegal. That's how far I go. Adults and everything shouldn't be allowed. What the fuck for? Just about the kids.
It's about the kids, Chris. Don't forget
about everybody. It's horrible for this fucking society. But yeah, that could be the most like, and I'm not like disrespecting him because I agree with him, but that could be the most softball take on this whole thing that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's just like how he would have worded it or if he was cleaning it up, but that was like, it couldn't have been more innocent.
Now Activision and Call of Duty they already had hot water when they released the game. And instead of having, because it used to be where Call of Duty, where you could set up your profile and you would have flags of the countries and all different types of backgrounds and shit. When they released the new game, you only had just the designs they had, and they made sure to stick in the rainbow flags and all the colors for that.
I'll be honest, they lost me when they had blacks and women in World War II.
No, don't do that. Blacks were in World War II, okay? Tuskegee Airmen.
True, I'm a fucking racist.
Yeah, do.
Sorry, let me stick to.
Wait, hold on. Do your Googles.
Do your due diligence.
And that lady squad snipers.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah,
but they were like Russians. They're almost men compared to our women. Was men compared to some of our men.
I don't think that's fair to Russian women. Sure, they're a little rough around the edges. But
they're rough around the edges.
But they can make a mean borscht.
Yeah, it's a horrible dish. It's a depressing dish.
Shit sounds
they
cold.
make it the best. Now, let's after we just saw his comment, let's reread this headline. Because I think this headline reads differently now.
Call of Duty removes Nickmercs operator bundle after homophobic comments.
Homophobic?
Wow.
How is that homophobic? Let's read the comment again. I mean, I was disgusted by it.
They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue.
Okay, so it's again them admitting that pedophilia is part of the LGBTQ.
Well, yeah, I said that to Wanda in the car. I mean, if you're going to make the argument that his comments were homophobic, you're then saying that there is an agenda to where you're trying to attract children to your kind of lifestyle and indoctrinate them into that lifestyle and possibly maybe even force them to do things that they don't want to do.
Or they're trying to play victim and say that they're not trying to do that to little kids and we're titling them that. So that's why it's homophobic.
I see what you're saying, but without the like the evidence that we've seen, then that would make sense. But we've seen the evidence, so
I mean,
I get what you're saying. That is probably their argument.
I put it to you like this: I saw a clip of these dudes at a pride parade. He was in the back of a truck, assless chaps, and there was kids on the side.
I saw it. Yeah.
Now, had that gay dude got off the truck and told the parents to take their kids and go home, then I'd be like, okay, at least he's still gay as fuck, but he doesn't want the children to see his bare ass, but he's shaking his shit because he wants kids to see his bare ass. He wants to make it comfortable for them to just see bare ass.
Well, I'm going to play a video in a minute that kind of pertains to that.
Let me also say this. I saw the argument that pride and pride parades were important because the kids who are growing up gay are oppressed and they'll kill themselves without having a celebratory moment. And that's like, in 2023, nobody cares if you're gay in 2023.
And not only that, that's complete bullshit. There's no evidence. There's no like studies that have been done that back up any of that.
It's hogwash.
And the fact is that the more that we enable it and the more we accept it, the more the suicide rates are actually rising because more kids are fucking doing irreversible damage to their body. Yep. More people in general, not even just kids.
Yep.
So that's why I'm against it totally.
But you were going to play a clip?
Well, I'm going to play that in a minute because I think we should spend a little more time on this. Maybe read some of it.
Definitely. Shawnee want to talk about fucking Apex. So I mean, I think
you want to read some of it?
Yeah, Activision has pulled the Nickmercs operator bundle from the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone in-game stores following homophobic comments made by the streamer earlier this week. While those who've purchased the bundle already can still use it in-game, others are now unable to purchase the bundle with no word on if or when it will be made available for sale.
Oh, so you're grandfathered in if you
have a skin, they're not gonna go in there and take a skin.
Now, by the way, this was Call of Duty, I guess Activision responding
to
it. Okay. Well, go ahead. I'll read Call of Duties.
All right. It appears Activision has removed the Nickmercs bundle from the Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 store this evening. Activision has not commented on why it has been removed, but the removal of this bundle comes a day after Nickmercs' recent comments about the LGBT community. Plus community. He didn't say anything about the community.
He didn't at all. He was talking about specific people.
Wow, they railroaded him, bro.
That's somebody else. Now this is Call of Duty giving their. Now listen to this passive aggressive, dripping with fucking. I don't even know what to call it. I was gonna say sarcasm, but it's not even. Just passive aggressive corporate jargon. You could tell some asshole that really enjoyed getting rid of this guy wrote this.
Couldn't wait to get rid of it.
Due to recent events, we have removed the Nickmercs operator bundle from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and community. So we're removing it because we have to focus on anal fucking and
kid prowling,
same-sex blowjobs, and muff diving. The important things.
Blumpkins.
Yeah. What scumbags?
Yeah.
Well, DEI, CI, ESG. World Economic Forum, bro. They know it's going to drive their companies into the ground, but they need their worldwide. They need to make copies of Call of Duty and send it all over the world.
And here's the thing.
They need that investment.
Call of Duty absolutely does not need that investment. Call of Duty's games have been declining since the first Modern Warfare, I should say. maybe even Modern Warfare 2. That's a stretch. But I say that to say it's one of those games where people get it religiously. Every year people get Call of Duty. Every year people get 2K. Whether it's 2K wrestling, 2K basketball.
And kind of whether it sucks or not.
Madden.
It doesn't matter. Madden, that's another one. You could release the same exact game that you did last year, and they're still going to get it.
No.
So with that being said, for Call of Duty to hinge on a rating that they never really ever needed, because most of the player base don't give a fuck about gay people anyway. It's like, it makes no sense. You're cutting your face to spite your nose.
Well, yeah, you're right, but it'll hurt a industry. We'll see with GTA 6, right?
Mhm.
Because it'll hurt a game like that more than it would hurt Call of Duty. Because they're saying, and this is another example of the ESG shit.
Mhm.
GTA, Rockstar said that they're going to get rid of all the racial jokes and all the homophobic jokes and all that shit. And they're I don't know if they know this or not, but they're basically, and this was our problem with it, they're killing the essence of the game. Like it's not going to feel like the same game anymore. And a lot of people, even the homosexuals and the people who are all for it, they're going to play the game and be like, this kind of sucks. Why isn't it like the old games? I can't put my finger on it. We know, because we're smart. We're not idiots. We're not soft and emotional. We know that's what it is, but they're gonna look at it and go, "This sucks now. I can't figure out why." It's got everything that I agree with, but it's boring.
See, the thing with GTA is banking on now, they don't care about the story mode. It's all about online.
What are you gonna be able to do?
But
online?
then that's where we get into the language that we can use, because that's really where it matters. If my friend fucks up and I call him a fag, am I gonna get an AI reading my chats and shit?
I don't know. I think I think it depends on the lobby you're in. It's fair to say most GTA Online lobbies, they don't care what you say in there.
Not now, not in the past, but they're being more cautious.
Do you think that I still think that reports are done by players that can actually hear you though. I don't think it's an AI that's monitoring the room.
Yeah, but if the game now tells you no racial jokes, no homophobia, no this, no that, right? Now it inclines people to report.
I think it might be. They might do the opposite. It might make people more racist and homophobic. Actually,
it will, but then it will incline people to report it, because now they're being told what the rules are. So they'll do it to somebody that they don't like. Maybe
I got you. They'll weaponize it.
You're a good game player. You could be fucking somebody up and they report you for saying the wrong thing because they're just mad at you for winning.
They'll weaponize it. You're right.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time. I would just run around blowing up people's cars, shooting them up, killing their whole gang. And they'd report me because I would say something.
Get them out of here.
Yeah. So it's just they're trying to change the culture of gaming. And it's a big target, because they've been trying to target the gaming culture for a long time. And they're doing it. And they're successful. A lot of gays play video games. They don't got anything else to do.
Yeah, but I also
all you got to do is turn your mic setting off to where you can't be recorded on other people's.
That's always been it, though. Like, that's always been... Like, for instance, muting somebody.
Yeah.
If you don't like what I say, just mute me. People don't care. It's not enough. It's never enough. Like Cornel West, bleak times.
I have more faith. I have more faith in the gaming community in terms of these type of games, like the players that play Call of Duty, not the players that play fucking, I don't know, Pinata Adventure or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's different player bases for different games. And I just think that this player base is not the one to fuck with on this subject.
But are we in different times now? Meaning, when 2K was putting out all the Black Lives Matter stuff in their games and all that stuff, right? They still do, right? How many right wingers are still playing 2K? But then a game comes out or something like this happens that riles up a fan base and galvanizes people. Who knows? Maybe right wingers, we already seen where we're in the place of now boycotting is a thing. Is it possible that Right wingers just say fuck it. Or are right wingers not playing video games that much?
I think it's that.
It could be that.
I think it's that.
So what you're saying is more than likely not true, meaning like it's more than likely gonna change
Because it's mostly lefties that are playing video games.
that are playing video games, and also the ones that are making the video games.
Definitely the ones that are making
Call
it.
of
Let's not
Duty-
pretend let's not pretend the Hauser brothers from Rockstar weren't lefties. Look at their games. It was all a commentary on how shitty America was.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Wonder. He said commentaries.
No, Call of
I think you said commentaries. Call of Duty.
Fuck.
Fuck, bro.
I can't give him a button because I interrupted.
No, give yourself a button because you interrupted.
Here.
Got it. Call of Duty for a couple of months now, since the last season dropped, they do have a warning of code of conduct of not saying any racial slurs, anything about homophobic phrases or anything that nature. And people still do it in every fucking lobby.
Every lobby.
There's no lobby without it, right? In
Fair enough.
Spanish, in English.
Every language you could think of.
Yeah.
Opinion Parade makes a really good comment here. Gen Z pussies can't handle actual competition, which is what we're saying here.
Ooh.
Sorry. Somebody just commented. And real shit talk. Real shit talking. I think that's what I'm saying is that we're talking like people are getting more emotional, more sensitive. It's not like the right wingers are getting harder and the left wingers are getting more emotional.
More emotional, yeah.
Like everybody's just going further away from each other. So you're gonna just see everything change.
That's a good point. That's a good point he made, though. That's a very good point. They just don't. You get beat, or if you beat them, they're gonna send you messages, call you cheaters and shit like that. All types of shit.
And then Opinion Parade says another thing that actually would bring the world together. He says lefties make the art, but they can't run a business without righties. That's where we could connect. Where we can go, listen, I have the business acumen, you have the art. Fuck our politics, let's do some business.
Not gonna work.
And it can't.
You know why it's not gonna work?
Fuck our politics.
No, when was the last time?
Well, at this point, you can't say that because politics means you want to legalize pedophilia and shit.
When was the last time you told an artist what you allowed them to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna work because you could be the funding, but then the moment as a right winger you see them do some like super crazy left shit, you're gonna be like, nah, you can't do that. Oh, fuck you! It's my art. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Well, let's also not pretend that lefties are businessmen. They pretend to be humanitarians and they pretend
honey grubbers
to not give a fuck about. Yeah, but their whole thing is based on these people have money and we don't. Fuck the rich, all that shit. All right. Any last words on Call of Duty? Skrill, what's your last words? You're the
I'll say this. I don't agree with Call of Duty dropping Nickmercs package. I don't think he said anything homophobic. Am I gonna stop playing the game? Realistically, no. Only because I'm practical and I paid money for it. Like, I don't got Nickmercs money. You know, Nickmercs will be okay if he never gets that skin back. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a business and they run it how they want to run it. But I don't agree with it.
That's also not fair to say, though, because that's the whole point is you shouldn't lose a giant contract because you said something, not even homophobic.
But I don't agree with it.
I'm pretty sure he's going to come back in July because they said they're going to just celebrate Pride. So it's like,
you think they're going to bring it back?
Yeah.
All right, Nick, you're back. Are they making a lot of money?
Honestly,
from
them? They might. I mean, who knows? I don't know the metrics. They might just ease him back in there without telling anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. And his skin will just show back on the shop. I don't know.
I think they would ease him back in if he crawled on his hands and knees and said, "Listen, I'm sorry." He's not going to make an apology, right?
He apologized already.
He's holding strong.
He apologized, but not like apology in that.
Oh, what's the
matter.
apology? We
The
got to look at
He
apology
said
that.
he
was
now.
apologized for being a father.
He apologized. He was like, "I'm not taking back my apology, but if you think I offended y'all, then
Then what? Fuck off or?
yeah, it was just,
Oh, should we watch it? Is it worth watching?
yeah, he tweeted it if you can find it.
Let's find it real quick. Nickmercs. So is he just a streamer that hit it big?
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good at Call of Duty. Really, really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
What makes him good?
I mean, he doesn't lose. That's what makes.
Oh,
him
he's
good.
part of the phase thing?
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan. Oh, okay. Did he create the FaZe Clan?
I don't know. I don't know who created FaZe, but he's a big part of it.
I don't know if I see his apology. Look, he has nothing about it though. I guess business as usual. Fuck it, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's sad. That's him announcing it.
Oh, he just got it.
Yeah. That was on the
They couldn't
31st.
wait to take that away from him.
31st. Wow. They had the I don't see any apology.
Let me see if I can find it. I should say it.
Let me just type an apology. If not, we'll just move on.
Nickmercs is a bigot. Nickmercs is a fascist. What the fuck?
Really?
Yo, Twitter is a weird place, bro.
Twitter is just fucking until you get a formal apology. Until you get a formal apology and your skin back in the store. Oh, that's him deleting it.
That's
Somebody deleting it.
Somebody deleting it.
Sorry, guys. I should show you. At least you're seeing what we're seeing on the screen. Just trying to find Nickmercs
A lot of
apology.
people on it selling.
Dr. Disrespectful.
Okay, it says on his stream the next day, Nick took a few minutes at the onset to address his tweet. He said he had not intent to hurt anyone, but recognized that he had. However, he stopped short of apologizing for the tweet. He said and said he stood of what he said. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet. It wasn't an I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. If you think that I hate you because you're a certain way, you couldn't be any more wrong. Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of an apology. He knows he hurt people.
That's weird.
I don't even acknowledge that. Say, I mean, it's hurting who?
It's violent.
Child predators?
Violence.
Okay. Let's hurt them. I'm fine with that.
Oh man, it sounds politicky. I mean, for him to make an apology like that,
Tiptoey.
you might as well have just gone all the way and made an apology. You know what I mean? Or not say nothing at all.
He started and stopped and said he stood what he said. Probably realized what the fuck he was saying. Was like,
Yeah, but
fuck
how
that.
can
'Cause
you?
he was streaming, so people were in his chat probably like, "Yo, what's happening?"
Okay, I guess that's fair. I know what I said hurt some people, but I'm not sorry. I stand on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure he has.
Fuck that.
I'm sure he
That's
has
cool.
fans that are gay. You know what I mean?
I guess that's enough.
But I don't.